guys, just wanted to give you an update. I started out today to make a video on the bike, and I'll have some footage from my Insta360 from the bike, but the GoPro footage I had from that tanked. The SD card has an error in it. It will not be recognized by the computer, by the camera, nothing. So everything I had talked about on the bike is gone. So anyways, if this is your first time here, my name is Tim Marshburn. This channel is Poppa-D Rides. I love to share my adventures of long-distance riding on the motorcycle with you guys in God's beautiful country and other things motorcycle related. So today, I started out today going over to Maria's Diner in the Dorada area of Charlotte to have breakfast with my friends from Medic. Some of them are still working. Most of us are retired now. But it's just a gathering that I have every couple of weeks, and I've only been able to go there. Well, actually, first time I've been there in a couple of months was today. Got to see a lot of my co-workers. Got to see a couple that I hadn't seen in years. Alan Manus, who worked with me years ago, and his wife, Ginger, who was my paramedic preceptor years ago. And Ginger just retired after being an ER nurse for over probably right at 40 years, I would say. 1989 is when she was teaching my paramedic class, so that's been a long time ago. And she was a nurse before that. So she helped with our paramedic clinicals in the hospital, taught me a lot. And really good to see them this morning. I got to see Johnny Weaver. You'll see some clips from him right here. And then I rode over to Speedway Harley-Davidson to talk to them about the motorcycle. Still waiting on my tip-over protection. I've got an issue with one of the floorboards. I'll leave that content in the video as well. And you'll see what the resolution for that is. But not a lot of on-the-bike riding and videoing today. However, in about 3 weeks, I'm headed to St. George, Utah for Shark Week, the National Road Glide Rally. And I'll have lots of content from a lot of areas of the nation during that trip. So I hope you guys enjoy that footage. It's coming. Hope you enjoy today's video. And let's get to it. Morning. Okay, I made it to Maria's, waited on everybody else to get there. Then we had some fellowship with my friends and former co-workers. All in all, it was a great morning. And then I headed on over to Speedway Harley-Davidson to talk to them about my parts.
I was coming down the interstate this morning. Scooters are notoriously bad speedometers. They're anywhere from 5 to 8 miles an hour off. And there's a trooper way up in front of me. Everybody's afraid to pass him. And he was running. I was running about 75, 80 on 77. And I thought, well, I'm just going to roll up beside him and get him to tell me how damn fast I'm going. So I laid on it. And I rode up beside him, and I was on his right side. I pulled up on his right side. I was pointing at my speedometer and getting him rolling. I said, I want to know how fast I was going. And he thought I was telling him, did he know how fast he was going? Because he just looked at his speedometer and he started going, okay, okay. And hell, he started slowing down. So he thought I was pulling him.
You got a trooper pulled over this morning, huh?
So I never did find out.
Tell me about your scooter, man. I'll film it here.
It's a Kimco 2022. It's called the AK550. It's twin cylinder. It's the premier scooter in Asia, Taiwan, those places. There's not a whole lot of them in the U.S. You see them, but there's not that many in the U.S. And it's a sport tour. They call it the sport bike of scooters because it's got a lot more power.
It's 550?
It's 550 twin cylinder.
So not a place to put the the emblem.
Well, that is an aftermarket muffler.
But it still says 550. Yeah, yeah.
That's why I bought it. It sounds a little better.
Does it sound like your Harley?
Not as good.
That's a whole different kind of scooter.
Yeah.
So
I didn't see that until after I replied.
Tell me, why did you ride your scooter today?
Because Don, when he said everybody wants to eat, we don't want no stinking scooters down here. And I said, well, by God, I'm going to ride my scooter to Charlotte. And it's the first trip I've made out of town on it since I got it. So I just want to see how it do, how it cruised on interstate. 80 miles an hour, I'm tacking about 6,000 RPMs. And
what's your gas mileage?
About 55, which isn't as good as my Bergman. Of course, my Bergman was just a single cylinder 400cc. I've got it put up in the garage to cold weather. I can't ride it, and can't ride this one in cold weather as good as I can the Bergman. So, winter comes, I'll put this one back up and get the Bergman back out.
How much your thing run?
They retail, the new ones are around 12,000.
Okay.
I bought that one. It had 3,000 miles on it, and it was 22, and I bought it in 23. So I bought it off an individual. But I've spent $1,500 on it. I put the pack on it, so I have to have that to ride to work to carry my stuff for driving the bus. And,
you're still driving the bus? You're still deputy sheriff?
Yep.
Sheriffing it too?
Still deputy sheriff. Still.
Okay.
I've got a new gig. I've been driving for the Old Barn Winery. They've got an old trolley, and I drive it on the weekends sometime. I got to drive this evening at 3 o'clock. So just a lot of part-time jobs. I'm working just as much hours as I ever did, just different jobs. But I'm going to crank it up for you.
All right.
Yo, dudes. See y'all.
All right, Don. We'll see you later, buddy.
It's all got all the electronic fancy stuff. Got the fob in my pocket. Kind of like the Harley.
Well, that's the ignition switch. I thought that was the gas tank.
No, that's the ignition switch. Don't sound bad.
Trying to go on you, I guess. It's automatic.
It's
like a
gears.
DCT or whatever?
Yep. CVT, constant velocity.
Constant velocity transmission, okay.
Yep.
CVT, that's what Suzuki has, right?
Yes.
So,
yes. But I've enjoyed it so far. It's about 2 inches taller than my Suzuki.
I said that's about too tall for you.
Yeah, see?
Short-legged rascal. Be safe getting home, man. I'll see you later.
All right, cool.
So after breakfast and checking out Johnny's scooter, it was time to head on over to Speedway Harley-Davidson. Well, we made it, guys. Let's go in and see if we can talk to them about this tip-over protection and this floorboard. So I'm here at Speedway Harley-Davidson to find out about my tip-over protection. So I ordered this kind of tip-over protection for the rear as well. It's been on order since I got the bike, and it hasn't showed up yet. First thing I need to talk to them about is when that's coming in. Second thing is, part of the deal, we installed these floorboards. Well, yeah, there's something missing here. So I got to find out about that. So let's go inside and see what's going on. What's up, man? How you doing?
Name, face.
Tim.
Yeah.
Marshburn, yeah.
That's,
Nice to meet you, buddy.
see you all the time on Facebook. Every time I walk in the door, I was like, I know the name, I know the name. I don't know the name.
Yeah, Poppa-D rides on YouTube, and
What's going on, man?
I'm trying to figure out when my tip-over protection will be here. I think I heard it had ordered and shipped. So Tim Marshall.
Yes, they didn't have tracking for me when I checked yesterday.
Okay. Just trying to get it on there before we go to Utah. So
Should be here Tuesday.
awesome. Cool. Try to make some arrangements to get this in between when I'm out working and driving.
Well, I'll give you a shout as soon as I'm actually holding it, so
Okay.
we can make sure your gas truck doesn't flip, catch on fire, otherwise become incapacitated.
If you don't get an answer, just leave me a message because I might be driving that kind of thing. Thank you, Jake. What's going on, Ricky?
Not much. How are you?
Doing good, man.
How many miles you got on that bike?
4,200, almost 4,300.
Oh, come on. You're slacking.
I've been working a lot, so driving a motor coach. So
I know.
we're getting ready to head out to St. George, Utah in a couple of weeks. So I'll have another 7,000 miles on it here in another month or two.
Yeah, good for you.
So actually
Good for
here
you,
to
brother.
here to find out about some parts that haven't come in yet since we bought the bike, and go back here and talk to them in service. So they installed my floorboards.
Yep.
One of the inserts in my floorboard is gone, so evidently it wasn't installed right. So it's just missing.
Okay.
The floorboard's there, but the insert ain't. So we're gonna go. What's going on at Speedway, man? Anything special happening right now?
I mean, Rikers for breakfast in 2 weeks.
Okay.
I believe on the 13th. There's going to be bikini bike wash, bike show. Vendors doing a small, what do you call it, swap meet.
Okay.
Yeah, so, yeah, tell your friends, come.
Check the website. It'll have the dates and
Right.
stuff on it, right?
Have all that on there.
We'll do that. So Bikers for Breakfast in a couple of weeks.
Yes, sir.
And I know the Hog Chapter has a ride probably once a month, so they'll get that going on. All right, buddy. I'll holler at you. All right, good news, guys. The tip over protection is on the way. Should be here Tuesday. I'll order my floorboard to replace the one that's messed up. And it's going to be ordered on Monday, actually. It's when it actually gets sent in. And so hopefully I can get both those things put on before we go to Utah. That's the plan anyhow. So that's really good news. I'm going to walk back here and to the clothing area for a minute. Looking for a new set of half gloves for the summertime. All right, let's check it out. All right, let's see what we can find. I like those thrashing. They're full finger, but that might work. I like those too. I don't know. So I saw a set when I was at Bootlegger a couple of weeks ago that I really liked, but I didn't get them. So I was hoping they had some here. And so far, I don't see the kind that I have. This is what I have currently. I guess I could just replace those with a set like them. I don't know. See what they got on this side. What I saw was a real thin mesh. They were blue, like the way they look. So I don't know. May not get some gloves today, but if I do, I'll let you guys know. Take two. I didn't hit the button, man. You did a good job. It's Steven, right?
Yes, my name is Steven.
Hey guys, I'm here with Steven in the motor clothes department here at Speedway Harley Davidson. Tell us what it's all about, buddy.
So basically, I've been to a lot. I was in Harley Davidson in 2020, working at a different dealer in Durham. They had a pretty big store quantity, but when I came here for the first time, I looked in the dealership, and it's like the atmosphere is just so much more friendly, and there's a lot more options to choose as far as bikes. The people are super nice. The owner is really awesome. As far as motor clothes department, this is the largest selection I've ever seen. So it's never a suffocated version of it. There's plenty to choose from as far as jackets and shoes. You know, even if there's something that's not here that you don't like, we can always find something in our catalogs. We always can find something, but like I said, you can take a look around. You can see there's plenty of people in here. There's much to look at. It's not too crowded. There's plenty of space for everybody. There's a large selection.
Thanks for talking with me, Steven. Now, Steven's actually a parts guy, but they didn't need anybody here in parts, so he came to work in the motor clothes department. He'll probably be in parts before it's over with.
I answer all questions. So even if you're hanging out with me and you want to ask some parts questions, I'm here for it.
So go by and check out Steven, man. Check out Speedway Harley Davidson. All right, guys, that's going to wrap up today's video. I appreciate you riding along with me. At least I found out my parts are coming in. I'll be able to get those in before my trip to Utah. Get that saddlebag protection, typical protection installed on the motorcycle. And then looking forward to the trip this summer going out to Shark Week. I hope you guys enjoy those videos. Stay tuned for that content. I'll probably try to do live updates while we're riding out there and on the way back. And like I said, I appreciate you guys riding along with me today. Get out there, live life, and make memories. And I'll catch you on the next ride. Poppa-D out.